Hey guys, welcome back. Just going to run you through some of the features within the journal. So we're going to jump into our settings here. Just want to show you that quickly. And this shows you your client permissions. So this is if you want to allow your client to edit their own measurements, so they can add their own measurements for body composition, such as their waist size, their weight, things like that. If you want to allow them to do that, say yes, so they can do it on their phone. If you want to be able to edit their equipment in the gym, yes. Edit their goals, yes, and edit the limitations, yes. Now, there may be things such as goals which you don't allow them to edit because you don't want them to edit it until you've both agreed that what the goals are. So that may be something that you tick no on. Limitations make sense. If somebody hurts their ankle, you want to know about it, so it makes sense to have that ticked. Equipment, measurement, etc. The other thing is as well is just the default settings for your client. So if you're coaching somebody in America, for example, you might want to have that at Imperial. It's easier for them to work in pounds. Or if they're from the UK or Europe or most of the rest of the world, you might want to have that as metric. So once you're happy with that, click Save. Go back into your journal and your goals here. We're going to show you how to edit those. So click this yellow button and it'll bring you in. So to add a goal, you just click Create New. It'll give you a box like this, which you can write in, and then you can decide if it's in progress or if it's complete. If it's complete, just drop down to complete, click the Save button, and then return to your journal, and you'll see there's a tick in there. Okay, so you might want to leave that up for a while so they're seeing that they've achieved a goal, they're happy about it, or you can just delete it altogether. Limitations works in the exact same way. Create new, put in your limitations. Typically, this might be entered by your client as opposed to you, but that's totally up to yourself how much you want to control that. Equipment is the same, so customer can write in what their gym does or doesn't have. And then lastly, nutrition. So nutrition is a wee bit more detailed. We'll go in here, and you can enter how many calories you want them to have on a Sunday. You might change the calories or the protein intake depending on training days, things like that. So you can go through this and edit however you like, and then that will come through to your client and they can edit it. So when you're happy with that, just save, go back to journal, and you'll see that updates on there. Client will get the exact same view of that. So that is just the basic front end of the journal. And I'm going to do separate videos for each part of this.